Okay, so I'm live on TikTok here, and I'm live on my two Facebook pages on YouTube and on LinkedIn. And I will put a portion of this live on my podcast. No, I will put the full thing on the podcast and also maybe like a real 45 seconds on Instagram and on TikTok so people can go back, and on X as well, so people can go back and watch a full version on YouTube. I'm not going to be long because I have a lot of things to talk about, but it's not going to be like a long exchange. If you want more information, I have a link in the description on the YouTube version, Facebook version, LinkedIn version of this video, where you can book a session with me or access the AI course. We're going to help you create a custom solution. I have a mastermind yesterday with my group in my private community, not on social media. I was live with them. And I was telling them that there's opportunity for us with everything happening to position yourself to go in a way where you can create custom solution for your company or for yourself. You can create a custom solution. Therefore, there's a way now, even if you don't know how to program, that you can create a software to help. One of the things that was going to increase with the advancement of AI is cyber issue, cyber security. So that's one of the jobs that you have to know, not only just understand how to secure a network and what you need to do when a server is down, what is the difference between a physical server, and a server in a cloud. And the clouding is going to be used. So if you want to go to school for IT, it's about cloud, okay? Everything about, about cloud, cybersecurity, and AI. And this is going to help you to go to the next level. But you are not going to go to the next level if you don't understand technology and you just think that AI is not going to concern you. AI going to affect a lot of industry, almost like there's no industry from restaurant to drivers to beautician to doctors to educators to people who work at the bank. Right now, I cannot read because my phone is here, but it happened worldwide outage. It was everywhere. So it's not just in the United States. In Tokyo, in China, Tokyo, Peking, China, Tokyo, Japan, in London, UK, in Paris, even in some African nation, what we found out that we didn't know that now we know is that all the airport systems apparently are connected. All the airport systems in the world are connected. I know they did that for security, to be able to talk to each other when they try to find somebody who tried to flee from one country to another. But it's just, to me, it's scary to know that that all the system went down worldwide, okay? And now even affects some banks, where some banks, like some banks saying that they cannot transfer money since this morning in different parts of the world. There's some countries like Spain where they said that no flight today. So think about somebody, first of all, this is a huge vacation time for the rest of the world. Even in the United States, in some place, people going back to school at the end of July or early August. But overseas, July and August, that's the busiest time to travel. And people travel for work. People travel for business. People travel for urgency. So now the amount of money that all the companies are going to lose worldwide because of that outage, and you have to understand that the terminology when it comes to IT. Whenever there is a breach or there is a cyber attack, they never report it's a cyber attack. I don't care what it is. At the moment, if you don't believe me, go online now and look at how many cyber attacks happened since January. They never report it in real time because they don't know what's going on. They always report it later on. They just say like malfunction. What malfunction? What malfunction to affect all the airport worldwide and the banking system at the same time? It's just something happened with Microsoft, like we don't know. Are you sure about that? So you have to increase your base knowledge and to understand the AI. I have a course, we're going to teach you really how to protect yourself and understand what's going on and how you can position yourself to be able to articulate or even yourself bring a solution to your organization. Even if you're not a business owner, you can create, a way, something, a proposal who can help save millions to your organization. This one will give you a promotion or help you go to the next level. So I want you to think about that. Hello, people on TikTok. How are you? Kara Jones, Adi Fatal, Gamrod, Donny, Julio Shock, Yorel, Lopez, Fanny, Marius, Awa, Fran Richardson, Copycat, okay. Vicky Mary, Pierre, John, hello everybody, okay? So that's very important. Hello for people on TikTok. Hello, Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn. So that's very important for us to position ourselves. And like what I'm saying, I might not even to do a French version. I'm just gonna repost that video with a French flag with subtitles so the French people can understand what I'm saying. But it's so crucial for us to position ourselves so we can go to the next level. And I don't want you to think that, what's happening now is just like, it's just luck or just something happened. No, nothing just happened. There's something like, this is just, I was telling a lot of my students when the COVID happened, I said, COVID was bad, but it's nothing worse than a cyber attack. Can you imagine that if you cannot use your phone for 24 hours, like nobody can use the phone. Nobody can use the phone. There's no power. For 24 hours, I know my people back home, they can handle it because there's outage there like a couple of times a week. But in Europe, North America, and Asia, some part of Asia, talk about like Japan, Tokyo, Singapore, South Korea, that part of Asia, Taiwan, no power, no phone, no internet for 24 hours, it's gonna be crazy. So that's why I want you to really think about that and say, like, okay, for who I am now, what I'm doing now, what can I do to prevent something like that? There's almost nothing you can do, but you can take advantage of it to increase your base knowledge about technology, especially about AI. Do not look at that AI things that this something do not concern you. Because this is what is going to happen. You heard about what we call Web 3.0? You heard about that? You heard about what we call blockchain. You know what blockchain is? Blockchain is the highest system of security that we know right now. It was Web 1.0 when it was just email and dial-up. Web 2.0, it was social media streaming. Web 3.0 is blockchain technology. It's supposed to be super secure all the way to the email that you are using. So the people who are using now, blockchain technology for security, they're high up. So that's the kind of stuff that you want your kids to learn in school. Blockchain technology is not about just Bitcoin. It's about a new technology to secure transaction. So when we talk about the way people do their transaction with Bitcoin, even if they use internet now, but they are not using it in the same regular server that we use to make bank transaction. That's what we used to talk about centralized banking and decentralized banking. It was just not about just a regular bank, a digital bank. All this kind of stuff was just, in a different way, the way, they were like a structure with technology. You understand what I'm talking about? So you have to document yourself. What is blockchain technology? What blockchain AI, our blockchain and AI will affect the next 3 to 5 years. Let me tell you something. With Apple Intelligence coming in September, listen to me. It's not going to take long for every industry to be with that AI stuff. I don't care what type of job do you have, if you have no notion of AI and you think AI is just ChatGPT, you're in big trouble. You have to figure out, according to your expertise, how you can use artificial intelligence tools. There's about 500 of them, not just ChatGPT. How you can use and create, and that's what I teach in my course, that you can access now in the link. You can buy it right now. Access is instant on MP4, format, from a phone, from a tablet, globally. You can access it. And then, I will add a special module, it was like under 20 minutes. Why it's so important? And I break down an interview from Bill Gates I did in Singapore in June 27, less than a month ago, with the the chief technical officer from JP Morgan. And what they talk about AI, what's going to happen, guys, you have to understand, they don't ask you your permission that if you like AI or not. It's not about the likability. Oh, I don't like this AI stuff. It's not what you don't like. You don't have the power to stop it. So you have to get with a program, or just, feel that you just didn't know what was going on. So you have to make a decision about that. Nobody else will help you with that. So even if you're a model and you like to take pictures, now they create virtual men and women who look like perfect model, who get paid, the person behind them get paid on social media more than a regular somebody who's just, naturally beautiful. So even if you're in the beauty industry, if you're an actress, if you're a top model, if you like to take pictures for a brand, you have to learn to, maybe, because you already know some stuff, you need to hire AI model to work for you. You still can make your beautiful picture because you're beautiful. If you're a man, that you look a certain way, or a woman, but you need to now hire some AI model, because you already know the game, and make them work for you with what we call, white label page. There's a lot of pages on on Instagram. We don't know who own them, but they make 6 figures easy a year. Some make 7 figures. There's what we call faceless YouTube channel. We're making money because they're using the AI to their advantage. They are not complaining about. They are not saying like, I don't care about it. It's not my problem. No. They said like, we're gonna take advantage of that thing and go to the next level. So what you're about to do yourself, that's $1 billion question. What you're about to do. What you're about to do. So that's very, very, very important for you to get to that level. Okay? So do you have any questions before I go? Because I don't want to be long. Like, if you're really serious about that, let me know. And book a session on my website, and then we're going to talk. Edo Nakia. This is not, and somebody sent me a message from Canada, one of my students who took one of my courses in 2022. She said, Coach, can I have access to your course from 2022? I said, everything I talk about AI in 2022, 95% of what I talk is obsolete now. So you have to get the new program. That's why I'm doing something every Thursday to give people. By the time I taught last night, something has happened where I have to update stuff. AI is not just like, oh, I took a course last year, it's over. I remember years ago, years ago, one of my good friends, still a good friend of mine today, we work in insurance. And it was maybe almost 10 years ago. And I used to tell him that if you have a marketing degree, if you have a PhD in marketing and you don't know social media, your degree doesn't mean anything in the market. It was back in 2014-15 when it was the rise of social media, even for corporation, maybe 2012. And it was like, wow, I never heard that. And later on, I did a study in a church where everything I said in that church in 2012, the video is online, you can go back and watch it. Everything happened. Every single thing that I said happened. I was telling folks, you cannot be on social media today and have a building, have a nice car, dressing like with, European name brand. And in your church, you use a phone just a phone, to do your live streaming, there's something going on. You have to be with a program. You have to be able to syndicate your message in over platform, then transform that message into a podcast to 11 minimum different audio directories. That's how you spread your message globally. I don't even talk about, adding different languages and stuff like that. You might not even be ready for that conversation when only 15% of Facebook users live in the United States. Facebook is translated in 70 languages. How do you think you're going to reach out the globe, man? What is your plan? What are you thinking about? English only? English is only 25% of the internet and decreasing every year. In 2-3 years, it might be 20%. Because that's what we call emerging economy. They have the internet penetration rate is so higher, so there's more people who don't speak English who have access to the internet. We used to call them, in international conferences, the over 3 billion. And there, I believe it was in 2018, they said for the next 5 to 7 years, and we're here now, 3 more billion people are going to have access to internet. Don't think that everybody, like 6-7 years ago, that everybody got access to internet. There's some countries now where the penetration rate is just coming. You understand that? So what you want to do, I want you to make a call to action to book a session with myself or somebody from my team so we can help you create a custom AI update system for your brand. If you're an author, if you're a speaker, if you work for a company, we can help you bring a custom solution so you will be in a level where you're supposed to be able to communicate, to work with clients globally with a proper technology. If you're a church, oh my God, you have to do it. Like, you cannot be a church, and I was talking about that yesterday to a French audience. You cannot be a church like the entire conference is over, and I cannot access a conference right now. I have to wait 2 weeks, 3 weeks. You're gonna ship me what in 2024? Think about, I'm in Taiwan. How long? You're gonna pay more shipping me something from United States to Thailand or Taiwan if you don't have a proper system in place where people were supposed to be able to stream or download in MP3 or MP4 your content 24 after you finish preaching. It's possible. I can help you set it up. And the part about it is like, my team and I, even virtually, we can help you set up in less than 90 minutes. People pay me. I travel state to state. Sometimes I travel overseas just to go set up system. We can help you. I don't want you to feel like you're by yourself because, some state was asking me yesterday, said, Coach, but if I work with you, do I need to watch videos all day? I said, no. When you pay to have a certain access, we do the work for you. All you have to do is just to be responsible to produce your content. And we take it from there. We create your podcast, we monitor your social media, we translate your content in multiple languages, we set up your worldwide webinar, your pay-per-view international conference online. Like, if you teach them, you don't have to stream for free your conference on YouTube because you're afraid that people are not coming. People are willing to pay to access your content online. They are willing to pay you right now. But you don't know how to position yourself. You never build a structure. It's not that you don't know what you're talking about. It's not that you don't have a proper expertise. You just don't know. I was talking to someone, there's a group of American now was living here to go buy property overseas. So they go buy property overseas and stuff like that, and they're telling me like, hey, Darcy, now the new thing is to buy properties overseas, and I said, the new things, yeah, you know, to buy land. I said, like, I've been owning things overseas since '93. It's just like, it, it's not because somebody talking about it now that it's not a trend. You're supposed to, if you can, to have something in another country, a piece of land or something, a studio. You know, my dad was doing that already 31 years ago. When I was 15 years old, you know, my dad, you know, bought land for me in a foreign land that I still own today. So it's not. I don't want you to think that it's just about the marketing and my Lambo and the Ferrari and my Gucci, and it's beyond that. This is not wealth. This is just, you know, some expensive clothes. Wealth is a mindset. Wealth is like the way you strategize. Wealth is the way you plan with your kids. Wealth is like how you position yourself, how you position your kids. That's wealth. Not flashing on social media. You know, it's like I was telling yesterday. You know, people like when we go to Europe with my family, we make monies in euros and pounds. Wherever you go on vacation, you like to go to Cabo. Think about putting your book in Spanish. So while you're in Cabo and stuff, you're talking to people, you can sell your book in Spanish. Think about having online courses available in Spanish already. You can meet a seven-figures millionaire in Mexico who might want to work with you, but because you got nothing in Spanish, you know the power to have somebody who open a new territory for you. You know what I mean? That you have somebody who open a whole new territory for you, where you can set like an open door. Somebody who already established in the market, and just because you're in relationship with that person, you can go and have a conference in 2 weeks and have 500 entrepreneurs from that country with no Facebook ad, no YouTube ad, no Instagram, just because you're able to have a transactional business with another language, with another individual who open the door to his audience just like that. Do you know how much money you can generate for the next 5-7 years if you do that just in one new country a year? Guys, I'll raise my case. You do what you want to do. But you're not going to say that I didn't know. Nobody exposed me of that power of internet and how I can do, or I didn't know I can have courses. I own, my spouse and I, we own 120 online courses in French and English. In my house, just between my wife, my daughter, and I, we have 15 books available in French and English. 15. My daughter was 9. She's mad because her book is not out yet. My son was 6, trying to figure out what he. That's what I'm talking about. This is not a message. This is a lifestyle and a wake-up call. I want you to be like, hey, it's not about being millionaire. It's about having financial option and how to create wealth. If you can create $50,000 a year for you, or 60 or 70 or 80,000, you're winning already. Because like now, you control the way you earn your money. That's a goal. That's a freedom. Because there's a lot of people who got a lot of money who are not free. And there's no better business to have your expertise, your knowledge working for you while you're sleeping, because you establish a proper system. Some people bought my course last night at 11 p.m. My course. I'm not selling no vitamin and no my intellectual property. 2 weeks ago, somebody bought one of my courses that I released in 2017, March 5th, 2017. That same course, somebody from Canada about to buy it today. Something that I record on video like that 7 years ago, bring me money. I don't talk about $20. Do you want to have that type of things for you? There's something that you know that nobody else knows. but they cannot access it. You have to learn how to franchise your mind in different virtual departments on demand 24/7, that anybody who need access to that part of your mind can go press a button, download it, and you're getting paid in different currencies worldwide: euros, pound, the dinar. Go to Dubai and put your stuff in Arabic. You're gonna have more leverage than somebody who's in Dubai who just do stuff in English. There's 22 nations who speak Arabic. How many people do you think from North America have a strategy to reach the Arabic world? Not even 1%. There's no competition over there. Whenever you are so advanced in your innovation execution, there's no competition. The competition is yourself. Thank you for all the hearts that somebody gave me a heart on TikTok. You see what I'm saying? So I really want you to understand that. And I believe that the link, I don't think the link, if you're on TikTok and you want the link, I don't think the link, no, yeah. I believe I changed the link. The link is in, hey, Emma from Germany. The link is in my bio on TikTok too, I think. And if it's not the link that you need, make sure that you send me a message on TikTok and we're gonna make it happen. Okay? So, thank you so much. Oh my God, I got 160 hearts on TikTok, 171. Wow, I didn't even see that. So, God bless you, Facebook and YouTube and LinkedIn. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going with my system, translate that video in French, and I'm gonna repurpose it. I'm just gonna have a big French flag on the top right or top left, and just French version so people can listen to it. Okay? So thank you so much, guys. I have a 10 o'clock. Love you. Do whatever you have to do and reach out. Okay? Bye-bye. Oh, I have to put my generic. I cannot just leave like that. What's going on? I have to finish. So just in case you don't know me, you have to watch that.
Darcy Ogandaga, pioneering global media strategist and AI innovator. About Darcy Ogandaga. Darcy Ogandaga is a world-renowned global media strategist, international speaker, and consultant with a distinguished career spanning back to 2002. Over the years, he has collaborated with influential figures such as Bill Winston, Miles Monroe, Dikembe Mutombo, Bishop Jakes, and Dr. Creflo Dollar, playing a pivotal role in expanding their reach beyond the United States. Professional journey. With an illustrious career, Darcy Ogandaga has undertaken 7 global tours across 4 continents in 7 consecutive years. His expertise has been instrumental in coaching the top 10% of French African coaches and experts in the French diaspora. Through his guidance, these professionals have not only expanded their influence, but have also generated millions of euros and reached millions of people, thanks to innovative marketing strategies and leveraging new media. Innovation in AI tools. Darcy Ogandaga stands as a pioneer in the integration of artificial intelligence tools for global expansion. Recognizing the evolving landscape of technology, he has embraced I empower experts, coaches, speakers, and pastors. His forward-thinking approach positions him at the forefront of the industry, reshaping the way professionals engage with global audiences. Accomplishments? Worked with esteemed figures like Bill Winston, Miles Monroe, Dikembe Mutombo, Bishop Jakes, and Dr. Creflo Dollar. Conducted 7 global tours on 4 continents over 7 consecutive years. Coached the top 10% of French African coaches and experts in the French diaspora. Generated millions of euros and reached millions of people through marketing and innovation strategies. A pioneer in utilizing AI tools for global expansion.